Okay, Google. Show me them titties.
My apologies. I don't understand.
Not yet, you fucking slut.
God, I'm not going to start with that. The fuck?
Start with it. Start with it.
No.
Start with it. I always have something stupid coming out of my mouth when we start these things.
I was hoping today would be the day I could get through the opening without you fucking it up.
Special little theme song.
That's the theme song?
I'll never remember that to play it again, but I guess if I just listen to it over and over and over again, maybe it could be our theme song.
They're going to click off as soon as they hear your burp.
Maybe. But it's worth a shot. We should find out. Maybe people like burps. I'm sure that's a fetish.
Hey, everybody. What?
Welcome to Two Guys in the Dark.
Yeah,
Featuring two guys in the dark.
In the dark. I am your host, the Prince of all podcasters, Captain Cool, and your other host, the butt chugger of bananas, the wild Samoan hipster, VJ.
Someday we'll come up with a cool nickname for me. We should do a poll, like have people vote on what my nickname should be.
Okay, maybe get suggestions out.
Well, first we get some suggestions, then we do a poll.
Okay. What don't you like about your name?
The wild Samoan hipster?
Yeah.
All of it.
All of it?
I don't like the hipster part too much.
Okay.
I don't like the wild Samoan part because it's kind of like...
I'm pretty sure that you threw the word wild in there, and another one.
I mean, I'll tell you I'm Samoan in a heartbeat, but...
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I want to be called Samoan. That's offensive. That doesn't make any sense, but just roll with it.
You think by this point they know what they're getting into?
They're like, why do we listen to these two people? That's probably by this point.
Because Captain Cool makes us listen to it. He says,
if they keep coming back, there's a reason.
You know,
out there somewhere.
I feel like we kind of got a formula of the things we do every week.
First, I gotta make sure to fuck up the intro.
Yeah.
Second, I gotta get you as off topic as possible.
Yeah.
Third, I have to say completely random and annoying things.
Mm-hmm.
And then fourth, you bring us all back to the cause and we wrap it up.
Well, I actually made a drinking game for us to play. So, yeah, I made a drinking game, and here's the rules. I'm going to list a couple of things off. And every time one of these things happens, you have to take a shot.
Like, while we play today?
Not today, but like, let's say, we want to film an episode, but then we go back and listen to a previous episode, and like, okay, we'll play the drinking game. Drink every time.
We should film an episode of us playing this drinking game, just to see what it's like.
All right, so here are the things you have to drink to. Every time you hear me breathe, take a shot.
God damn it, you are fucked up. At this point, you're already fucked up. That's the game. That's the whole game right there.
Every time BJ interrupts me, take a shot.
Oh, you guys are so fucked.
Every time BJ gets distracted, take a shot.
That's it. They're done.
Every time we make a South Park reference, take a shot.
You should just put references in just like reference in general. And then they're just dead.
Okay,
we'll go with South Park, though.
Anytime one of BJ's animals interrupts the podcast, take a shot.
Bonnie. Were you looking out the window for Bonnie?
Okay.
Is that it? Is that all?
That's the rules. I don't think you could survive if you added any more to it.
Maybe like anytime you hear Leslie in the background.
Oh, the D&D episode 1, you'd be like in the hospital.
In the hospital. Alcohol poisoning. Get the plunger.
The plunger?
I don't know how you get rid of alcohol poisoning.
I don't neither.
She's dragging herself off the couch.
Bonnie.
She does that.
They're making people take a shot.
She'll stretch her legs and just get them all the way stretched out and then drop them off the couch one by one. It's cute as fuck, though.
Yeah. All right.
She got off the couch to lay in the floor.
We're still going to talk about Bonnie?
I don't know what... I just wonder what goes through her head.
Well, we interviewed her in episode 2.
All right. Back to this podcast.
All right. So you got us some drinks to test out, right?
I did.
All right. Well, what's the first one? Okay. I have it up next to me. I was going to wait.
I just got it today, so I didn't really have it.
Okay. Well, here's the first one. You want to do a...
It looks like they're called Clear American. So I guess it's like the closest thing you can be to an American. I just want to point out that this is not white. It's clear.
It's water,
so it's not
right?
a race thing. Okay, I lied. It's Clear American White Grape. So It is a little white. A tiny bit white.
What's a white grape?
I don't know. I always thought they were green.
Green? Well, green and like purple.
Well, it says white grape, but it's fucking green.
Like grapes usually stick to the Hulk colors, don't they?
Yeah.
Alright. Was Hulk ever purple or is that Kronk from Dexter's Laboratory?
That's Kronk from Dexter's Laboratory, but I was thinking how he wears purple pants.
Yeah, okay, there we go. So
Also,
reference not lost.
Also, back when he was gray, he kind of looked purple sometimes.
Yeah.
So, basically, these are flavored waters, I want to say.
Alright.
Just happen to be...
Pour me some of that shit.
Flavored soda water, I want to say, because that's bubbly. I could read you what it is, but that would be lame.
Yeah, let's smell it. It's
got 0 sugar, 0 caffeine, 0 calories, and 0 sodium if you're into that type of thing. Give it a whiff.
Smells like grape soda to me.
Yeah, I don't think I poured me enough to actually get a good taste. You tell me more?
Yeah. I thought about it. I wish I would have got me a cooler cup.
Yeah, you did get a cup. You're looking at my cup like it's gangsta. But it definitely smells like grape soda. I'm kind of excited because if this is as good as grape soda, I could make a switch.
I know.
Let's try it.
It's not as good as grape soda.
You don't like that? I was not unimpressed.
It's like a good substitute.
It's not as great as grape soda. I will agree, but I was not... I definitely liked it.
It's like there's some key ingredients missing, like all those 0 things they have out there. I think.
Yeah, I can tell you they're missing. I can tell you exactly what they're missing: sugar, caffeine, calories, and sodium.
Now the grape soda I get don't have caffeine in it, but the rest of it's in there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like inevitable. I think all soda is going to have sodium. I'm just kidding. I have no idea if those 2 things are connected. But, yeah. Dr. Pepper is 2% sodium, and it's a soda.
You want to chug this motherfucker?
Let's do it. Let's chug it.
How you do that? So, I'm not a good chugger. I can't breathe without... I can't go that long without breathing. Me chugging's like taking big sips.
That's what I did. I poured it all in my mouth and swallowed it whole. You just... How you do that? Remember that time we went to the bar with everybody and I was like 5 beers deep after being there for like 25 minutes?
It's like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, and they were like, you need to calm down or she's going to cut you off. I'm like, you guys, I haven't even got a buzz yet.
Yeah.
They were like, how are you chugging that?
Have they ever drunk with you before?
I don't think they had. I mean, I've been to their parties, but at their parties, they walk around and they entertain people, so I don't think they have time to really pay attention to how many beers. Like, they're not having a counting contest. But I usually bring my own case to their parties and drink it all myself. So.
Oh, boy. Okay. What's the next drink?
0 calorie. Clear America Fiji apple. So it's going to be an apple flavored water soda.
Hopefully.
Soda water. I'm starting to think this might taste bad.
What are the odds it tastes like apple juice?
You know, I don't think it's going to taste like apple juice.
Does it smell like apple juice?
It smells like apples. It smells like apple pie moonshine, kind of.
Okay.
Kinda. I might have poured myself too much. Actually, it smells like fresh apples. Like,
it does, like freshly cut apples.
Like you just cut them up, or just bit into some bitch or something.
Yeah.
It's got a good smell to it. Oh, you want some, Bonnie?
Bonnie.
It's like, fuck you two losers. Fuck you and your podcast.
Bonnie. Get out of here. You're making people take shots. Alright, you ready to taste this thing?
Let's taste this. Let's taste this son of a bitch right now. You gonna taste it, Bonnie? You want to smell it, Bonnie?
Holy shit.
Hang on.
Tastes like liquid apples.
That is good.
It's not great. I don't know.
No, it's literally like I just went through all the trouble of eating an apple, but without chewing it. Look how cute that fucking dog is.
Hey, don't get distracted.
Look, you're missing the best.
I see it.
She wants people to drink. She's like, shot. She's got
that song stuck in her head.
How many distractions does this count as? Because she's literally just doing backflips over here.
I think it counts as a bottle at this point.
She knows she makes the podcast better. That's why she's doing all this. She's like, I'm the best part. I'm the part everybody comes back for. Talking up.
You know, she wasn't doing all this cute shit right before we start recording.
No, it's so cute. She knows she's being cute though. That's why she wants us to love on her. All right. Sorry.
We should probably take a picture, put it on the Instagram. Everybody's like, "Who's interrupting it now?"
We should.
Not right now. Don't get your phone.
Well, it's your phone. Your Instagram.
Yeah.
Take a big old shot.
Well, not now. I just said not now. Do
It's
it.
part of the podcast. Bonnie's part of the podcast. She's important.
Yeah. We'll take the picture afterwards.
No. Just don't pretend like you're not distracted by me taking this photo and trying to figure out how to take a photo on your camera. Just pretend like this doesn't distract you.
Okay.
Pretend like this camera actually works. What the fuck is happening?
I don't.
Alright, we'll do it later. We'll do it later.
So
She's being cute now, but we'll take the photo later.
Okay. So what have you gone into this week?
This week has been a long, slow week, man.
Yeah.
Just long and slow.
Anything cool happen?
No, just a lot of depressing stuff.
A lot of depressing shit.
Yeah, a lot of. I told you about the most depressing thing.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of your fault, you piece of shit.
Well, you want to tell them about it since you're done got them?
I guess. So I woke up the other morning after having this dream about my dad. I guess I can't say the other morning because I work third shift. So I woke up at around 7:30, and I roll over, look at my phone, and Captain Cool sent me a picture. I'm like, oh, I wonder what it is. Open it up, and it's my dad's gravestone, and it's got a little message underneath that says, "Ha ha ha ha! You don't got no dad no more."
That didn't happen. What the fuck?
Okay, that's not what it said. It didn't say anything. It was just a picture of my dad's gravestone. But I did think that to myself. It's like, is he bragging? Is he? Because he sends me a message. He's like, I was like, did you visit his grave today? He's like, yep, me and my dad visited his grave today.
Well, I was trying to tell you he was.
I brought my dad with me.
Well, I wasn't bragging. I was just like, oh yeah, he was there too. I wanted you to know he went with me.
I know. I thought it was funny. But yeah. I mean, at first, it was very depressing. But, I knew the sentiment behind it. It wasn't like it wasn't like it was lost on me. I was like, this is a great thing. But just to wake up like that was kind of upsetting. Also had diarrhea, so that might... One of the two probably made me a little bit more depressed.
The diarrhea?
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Okay.
But so that was, I guess, like the low light of my week. But the highlight of my week was I found a bunch of new music that I like to listen to. So,
all right, man.
Got something new to add to that.
Two Guys in the Groove.
Yeah, definitely. Something not. I can't necessarily call it new. Something new to me to add to Two Guys in the Groove.
Okay.
So that's
I've had except for today, but I had the last 5 days off.
You didn't do shit.
The first 3 days.
Oh, to compound on that depression.
Yeah.
That was the day that my fucking tire popped and went flat. Yeah. So
I had to give you a ride to work that day, too.
I got to work, and my boss wasn't even there.
Yeah.
I was so mad, because I was like, my boss left, and I have to be here, and I'm the one who's, like, super pissed.
What was your boss?
They had to leave early or something. Oh. I wasn't really mad.
They let you guys run the place by yourselves?
In a bad mood. Yeah, we have a team lead, and he's pretty cool. But, yeah, I was just in a bad mood at the time, so I was, like, finding something to bitch about.
Yeah. Best not be about me.
I did tell a couple people, I was like, that shithead Sean. That should be your nickname.
My nickname?
Shithead Sean.
I don't like that nickname.
You don't like it?
No.
Well, nobody around here likes their nicknames, so it's going to stick. I'm just kidding.
Captain Coo, I think everybody likes that one. Everybody's agreement on that one. Oh, man. Damn it, dog. Talk to your dog.
That's another shot.
Talk to your dog.
No, I can't tell her what to do. Wow. Her little bandana on, her little St. Patrick's Day bandana. Did you recognize it?
I did, and I noticed it's like 3 days over.
Well, yeah, 2 days over, but the point was that we kind of keep it on. Like, we got her Valentine's Day one she wore for that month, and then St. Patrick's Day for this month.
Do you have, like, all the holidays? Do you have,
Not yet.
Do you have, like, a Martin Luther King scarf you give her?
Yeah, it's actually a hat. It's one of those black, with the Black Panther hats.
Oh, fuck, I thought that your dog had a Black Power.
It's just a black fist that we put on the top of her head.
It's a white dog, too, which is kind of funny.
Hey, she's white on the outside.
The new Bonnie podcast.
It's literally just hours of sitting there listening to her roll around and strike poses that you don't get to know that she's in.
I'll describe it.
Yeah, as you describe it. Like,
we should do like color commentary on Bonnie.
We should get her own coloring book. Not for her to color, but for like people to color Bonnie. But she's an all white dog, so it's funny because
it's like Mary's got a Hello Kitty coloring book, and like Hello Kitty's like all white. Mostly.
I would just make her brown in every photo. Like,
yeah,
Hello Kitty can be black too, y'all.
Black
it's like
kitty.
Sup Kitty.
What?
I said it's like Sup Kitty.
Sup Kitty.
Yeah, like Sup my nigga.
Yeah, I got
Sup Kitty. Like white people, hello. Black people say sup.
Okay.
So I just got a text from my publicist, and that venture got canceled
instantly.
Apparently, it was racist. Fuck you, neighbors.
Uh-oh. Look.
Now he's chilling.
VJ let one animal out and one came in.
I let Bonnie out and he comes in here and he says, why the fuck does Bonnie get to sit outside while I have to be stuck in here with you two idiots?
I heard y'all giving Bonnie her own spin-off and I decided
25 minutes. If she gets 25 minutes, I get 26 minutes. I'm a cat with no concept of time, but that sounds like more than 25. So.
The Wally Hour.
The Wally Hour.
No.
It's funny to watch him be jealous of her. It just is.
Every time I come over here, like one of your animals is like waiting by the window.
Yeah, it's their thing. He's yawning like he doesn't care, but he cares.
Yeah.
Should I let him out too?
It's whatever.
Like out of the spirit of fairness?
No.
Sorry, Sean says you don't get to go outside while...
He always like mean mugs us anytime we take Wally's or Bonnie somewhere.
It is funny. He's sitting at the window like, fuck you guys. If he could flip me off, I'm sure he would have already.
That'd be your cat's thing, wouldn't it?
He dreams about like having fingers, digits, like actual tendrils or whatever you call
He's just
them.
like, I just need one on each hand.
If I could do it, if I could just raise it up. You see him stretching out his claws. He's trying to flip you off. Like, God damn it! If I could just get this one up, oh, I would. Now that the sideshow's over,
Let's get to the real stuff.
the weird stuff or the real stuff?
The real stuff. I need to stop saying things in weird accents.
Yeah, you do.
It does not help.
I just thought of the funniest thing. It's like, it's me just asking you how your week was.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were talking about. But it's funny because it's like, whoever had to take the shot at this point is like they just need to drink from a cup until the point where we get back on track.
Yeah.
Because you've just been interrupted for like a solid 20 minutes. They're just like, gulp, gulp.
They have a fucking IV in their arm.
They're like, I can do this, no problem. Oh God, help me. Oh God. I'm seeing colors. Okay. Bring it back in.
Well, we were talking about your dad earlier. You want to just like do a lot more on that or talk about some of the good stuff in the past?
Reasons to drink. That's what we'll call this episode.
Well, like
Reasons
fond
to
memories, like that time you called me a faggot.
Me or my dad?
Oh no, you've called me a faggot every day. you
You're going to have to remind me of this story, apparently.
You called me a faggot when I'm not here. I know.
When?
I'm
Name
sure.
one time that I've called you a faggot.
I wasn't here because...
I'm sure it's happened on the podcast now that I mention it, so I guess
Yeah.
I can't really, like... Episode 1! Oh, shit. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so one time, it was me, you, your dad, I want to say Christian, our pal Christian. And me and you were playing gay chicken in the back of the car. And I don't remember what.
Maybe you should tell people what gay chicken is.
Okay, so gay chicken.
Just in case they don't know.
Gay chicken is like a game.
How gay we are.
Where two people, I guess of the same sex.
Who are straight. I'd assume you'd have to be straight. At this point.
And like they go in real close for a kiss. And the first one to back away is
Loses.
chicken. And
it's like regular chicken, but with lips instead of cars. And the what's the word when you're
what? In danger?
No, not the danger. Like when you're
the risk.
No, when you do something.
Yeah.
Like yes, the risk, but it's like risk versus reward. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when you do something, you have to the consequences. Jesus Christ, that's the fucking word I've been looking. The consequences aren't as extreme with gay chicken as they are with fucking
the real
regular chicken. Because if you swerve in real chicken, you don't die. But if you don't give up, you're fucking dead. And then, of course, gay chicken, if you swerve, you're not into guys, I guess. Yeah. But if you don't swerve, you're totally into guys, I guess. But like,
I think we done
death is probably still more.
I think we done that earlier in the day, and I think it was fresh on your dad's mind because at one point he called me a faggot.
Go restart this story because I done fucked it up.
Oh god,
consequences. So basically, me and you were playing gay chicken in the back seat. And as we're going in for a kiss, my dad just calls you a faggot?
No, it was like later on, because he goes, him and Christian are like, no, this ain't happening, no.
What?
Yeah, they were like...
to you and me?
Yeah, because like we did it in front of everybody. No one saw that shit coming.
I think we got like we were like getting closer and closer, and then we were like... to the point where our lips could touch, but we were both like making it look like we were coming forward, but like something's holding us back, and we're just like and then, like we just start screaming at each other like point blank.
And they didn't know what the fuck was happening. Like, what just happened back there?
That was a good day. And I think my dad said, Sean, quit being a faggot.
It's something like that. It was pretty funny.
It was pretty funny.
No one saw that coming either.
I was thinking of, like, I thought you were going to come out at the time, talk about the time that you and Cody were upstairs. And my dad walks in on you, too.
What happened? I remember vaguely what happened.
It was like you and Cody were doing, I don't know what the fuck you were doing, but you're down on your knees and, like, doing the sucking dick motion. Or was it him doing that?
Probably the other way around.
I don't know, but you don't remember this story?
I remember.
You're my memory. So
I remember you telling me about it.
How do you not remember this?
What?
It was like me, you, Danielle, Cody. A bunch of people were over at the house.
Yeah.
And my dad walks in. Oh, it was you, Cody, and Amber. You, Cody, and Amber. You don't remember that? It was you, Cody, and Amber in my bedroom. And I was downstairs for some reason. And my dad comes downstairs and he's like, yeah, I just walked in on your friend giving your other friend a blowjob or something like that.
What about that? What about that story? It was me and you and your dad. And me and you were in the room. And your dad's like, he told me, like, Sean, you have to wear underwear. And I'm like, all right, BJ. I could be as naked as I want in the room as long as I have underwear on.
What? I don't remember this.
Yeah, your dad said, like, Sean, you could be as, you had to wear underwear. And then I told you, I was like, all right, I could be as naked as I want as long as I wear underwear in the room.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Maybe you took it out of context?
No, because you posted on Facebook word for word. You said on Facebook, it was like, Sean, all right, I could be as naked as I want in the room as long as I have underwear on. And it's like, VJ ... VJ's dad ... crickets ...
Okay. Like the crickets didn't even make any fucking noise.
Crickets, like, I don't want no part of this.
Yeah, we're not touching this one. We're gonna go away now. Play our cricket tunes somewhere else.
Cricket tunes.
I totally just dropped a Pokemon in that.
Did you?
Cricket tune.
Is that Pokemon?
Yeah.
What gin?
Like Diamond and Pearl.
Oh.
Whatever fucking gin that is. I wanted to say Gen 5, but I don't fucking know anymore.
Yeah, I don't know that.
There's too many.
I know the first gen a lot.
Second gen.
Second gen I'm pretty good at.
Third gen.
Third gen gets a little fuzzy for me.
Yeah.
All right,
I get fuzzy about halfway through the second gen. No, I'm pretty good with the second gen because of how hardcore I played Pokemon Go at first.
Yeah.
But then don't know shit about the third gen.
I don't know. I know a little bit, and I know about a little bit of the newer ones.
I think I know their starters.
Third gen?
Yeah. Mudkip.
Torchic.
Yeah. And then the fucking... With the...
Oh, the lizard boy.
The fuck is his name? Turtwig? No. Turtwig's fourth gen.
It's something lame anyway.
It is something lame.
Something lame. Oh. Holy shit. I found Reese cups.
No, those were for Leslie. Put them back. Put them back. God damn it, John. Okay, just eat one. Say Leslie one.
Leslie, I mean, no Reese cup.
You better save her one or you don't owe her a Reese cup. Or two. Or me. You can owe me some Reese cups.
Yeah. Okay.
You ever think about what it'd be like to put your penis in a Reese cup? Like,
no.
Just like
imagine no crumble.
It's like right here and then poop. I bet it's better than sex. I bet
it's Reese cup.
I bet George Washington Carver came up with peanut butter thinking, oh, I can't wait to stick my dick in it. Oh shit, this is still full of that apple stuff.
I drink mine. George Washington Carver. I feel like we should remake his biography
on Wikipedia. and lie.
He fucked peanut butter all the time.
You know why this nigga came up with peanut butter? Because he wanted to know what it was like to peanut. That was a very bad pun.
Yeah.
That was a very shitty pun.
Who made jelly?
I don't know. But you know what he was thinking.
I bet the guy who invented jelly told him, yo, I made this shit and you can fuck it. And then he goes, I want to invent something I can fuck too. And then,
But then he made a sandwich. Or he fucked it and his wife comes home and she's like, oh, what's this? Puts it on some bread. Or she tastes it. This is good.
No,
Puts it on some bread and feeds it to him. He doesn't know that she used. He said, this sandwich is good. What'd you use on it? She said, oh, just that stuff you left laying in the living room. Oh, my God.
I imagine, he knows she's doing it, but he's too embarrassed to stop her. Just, I can't tell her why. I kind of just,
I just imagine it goes a step further. And, she makes him the sandwich, and he's like, oh, now I gotta eat it. But it turns out he's allergic to only one thing in this whole entire world. Semen. And so he's in the hospital dying. And the doctor is like, well, what's wrong with him? And the wife is like, I don't know. I can't. He's only allergic to one thing. What's that? Semen.
He goes, we'll never know. And then the doctor's like, turns out I just invented X-rays. And he's like, motherfucker. With the X-rays. And it turns out your stomach's full of semen. And she goes, oh, how? The only thing he ate was that sandwich stuff I made. And he goes, yeah, honey.
When you're not home, I get really bored.
She goes, so you've been fucking the things I feed the kids? Yeah. I sent a bunch out to the orphanage down the road. Did you fuck that too? Yeah. Fuck that one too.
Oh, I've been giving these to the homeless. Yeah, they would have totally ate them without the jelly.
Turns out I actually told the homeless. They were cool with it.
They actually requested next time I leave the jelly off. I just imagine George Washington Carver meets the guy who created jelly. And they're like, oh my God, your peanut butter and my jelly together would make the perfect fuck toy. And they're just in a room together with jars of peanut butter and jars of jelly and just switching them in hands bop, 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 bop.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And their wives walk in. And,
I hope drunk history makes this into an episode. They gotta be drunk.
They gotta be fucking drunk.
Last week, I was gonna, the Superstar Report Card thing?
Yeah.
I forgot to add in one thing to it at the end.
The best match of all time.
Best match of the Superstar we pick.
Yeah, well.
And we didn't pick our favorite Kane match.
Shit.
What is your favorite Kane match?
You go first.
Okay.
You go first.
My favorite Kane match isn't exactly a normal one-on-one match. It's the 2001 Royal Rumble.
That's such a good pick.
And he didn't win it, but he came fucking close. And he got 11 eliminations in that. And he had the best performance. And I really wish Stone Cold didn't win that one, but they just let Kane win it.
I'd have to say mine's a toss-up. It's either his match with Stone Cold, the blood,
the
first blood match.
Yeah.
Because it was such a surprise that they went with him. He won. Or his fucking losing my train of thought. His match with the Undertaker.
Which one?
The earliest one where he
the Inferno match?
Yeah. I was losing my train of thought here. Yeah, the first Inferno match where they so lamely caught his arm on fire.
Yeah.
after he flipped over that top rope and shit. And then the Undertaker dives out. Damn, now that I think about it, that match was way more about the Undertaker. It was a good match, though.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, he had that one really good match with Kurt Angle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The ambulance? Or was that Shane? That was Shane.
Yeah, that was Shane. And then the match with Triple H to have his mask removed, even though it led to like him getting his mask removed.
Yeah.
And then his rivalry with fucking Edge was good. Okay, let's stop talking about this. I'm just going off on tangents now.
Now it's time for WWE Superstar Report Card.
Superstar Report Card!
And this week's superstar is...
Edit that out. No, I'm just kidding. Mark Henry.
The world's strongest man.
Damn right. And it would be a black man, too. Okay, that might have been a little bit of racist. Maybe edit that part
Does
out.
Mark Henry remind you of your dad?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Why are we talking?
Because this...
That's just the theme of today's episode. BJ's dad.
I don't know. Like we...
Do all black people remind you of your dad? Yes and no. Okay, let's get back to the Superstar Report Card.
Right. Now, this is a 30-point scale. We get 3 different categories, rank it 1 through 10, and then at the end we'll throw in best match.
Best motherfucking match.
Alright, we want to start with ring skills. I'll let you start.
Okay, on his ring skills, I will give him 4.5.
Okay.
His ring skills, I'm going to change it actually. I'm going to give him a 5. Because his storytelling's excellent. But he doesn't have that much mobility, speed in the ring.
Yeah.
He's just there to be a destructive force of nature.
I'm going to give him a 5 as well. I like his matches. I root for him, but it's just,
Like,
you know.
there's only so much he can do.
Yeah. Alright. And his mic skills.
His mic skills, I give him a 6. 6.5. 6.5.
Okay.
Because he's had some great promos, like his retirement speech.
The one he did before he slammed Cena.
Yeah, and started the Hall of Pain.
I'm pretty sure that was before that, wasn't it?
I want to say anything once he hit like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
His promos just started going up and up and up. His promo skills got better. Anything that was done in the latter end of his career.
His I want to say, what was it, 2011, 2013? He had an amazing run.
Yeah, he did.
The Hall of Pain.
The Hall of Pain.
That's what I do. You know, the whole thing was awesome. So I want to give him a 6 because he can do a good promo.
He can definitely cut a good promo. That's
but like they're not
all on that level.
Yeah. If all of the promos were as good as some of his best, he'd probably get really high up there. Alright, what about his moveset?
His moveset, I'm going to have to give a 6.
A 6?
Might have to give it a 5.
5?
Yeah, I'm going to have to give it a 5. Give it a 5.
Okay.
Because he's had a lot of tag teams. He's picked up a lot along the ways. But his moveset is kind of down there with his ring skills because he can only do so much.
Yeah.
It's literally he is there to be the most destructive force of nature that he can be, and that's what I see in his moveset. And that doesn't require him to do all these extra moves that everybody else does because, like I said, he's literally just there to destroy.
Yep.
And if the move works, don't fix it.
I'm gonna give him a 6 as well. Like, I don't see a whole lot of new shit in his moves, from match to match. It's kind of like a reliable friend.
Yeah.
hey, that's my buddy. The fucker don't change much, but he's good.
I mean, he did pick up a submission for a little minute, didn't he?
He had the vice grip?
Bear hug.
Bear hug?
Swear. I want to say it's the bear hug, yeah. He started doing a bear hug.
Okay.
To finish people.
Alright, so let's total up our points here.
We got... was it 4.5 for his wing skills? Or was it a solid 5? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure mine...
I think mine was 5 and 2 6s.
I think mine come out to 17. We are fucking bad at math. That's what this one...
Mine came out to 16. Mine came out to 16.
Okay. Alright,
but
now,
that's good. That's like just above 15.
Favorite Mark Henry match?
Favorite Mark Henry match? I really liked this steel cage match with him and Randy Orton in like 2011, 2012, where he beats the shit out of Randy Orton. I was watching that match, and
were we together? Because I remember watching it too.
I think we were watching it together, but like going into it, I did not think. I didn't think he was going to win. I didn't think he was going to. If he did win, I thought they were going to play to Randy Orton's strengths. But he went into that match,
whooped
and
Orton's ass.
Beat the shit out. Was it Hell in a Cell or was it a steel cage?
It wasn't Hell in a Cell because they went out to the crowd at one point.
I don't remember what exactly happened. What exact match?
It could have just been like a regular match.
But he beat the hell out of Randy Orton.
I think it was a regular match, and then the next pay-per-view, he had
a steel cage match with Big Show.
They had a second. No, it was they did it back to back.
Yeah.
The first time he just beat Show Orton straight up. Second time they had a steel cage match, and he beat Orton's ass again.
Yeah. Well, both of those matches were good though.
Yeah.
And then shit, man. I didn't see it coming though the first time they fought. But I knew that like Mark Henry was good, and that he's supposed to be this destructive force, but it's like, booking. Yeah. All the matches they've had him lose to lame people for no reason, and then they stick him in a match with Orton, and they expect me to buy into the fact that Mark Henry's changed man and Hall of Pain, and then Randy Orton coming after him. I'm like, well, Randy Orton's got this, no problem. Then just boom, he breaks Orton in half, and I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Orton's dead. I mean, sorry, Orton, but you're dead.
That was
we should rewatch that match.
That was my pick as well. If I wanted to go a second pick, it would be the same timeline where he took on Big Show. And it was really cool because Big Show, like he was like swinging chair shots at Big Show, and Big Show would punch the chairs, and you could tell after a while Big Show was like, "Fuck, my hands hurt, stop!" But he kept doing it. It was really cool.
Stop it, Mark Henry! Stop.
That'd probably be my second favorite Mark Henry match. Okay.
You said a few minutes. Don't say minutes and then wait a second.
Few seconds.
Don't say minutes.
I let a few seconds go by.
Don't say minutes.
Well, I meant seconds.
Your concept of time is ridiculous.
Okay,
holy shit!
I put a little Frieza time telling.
Yes, you did.
But
well, reverse Frieza, because in 5 minutes, 3 hours later, in 2 minutes.
All right. So I came up with a new idea for the podcast. It's called The Wheel of Topics.
You know what would have been funny if in Dragon Ball Z abridged? Yeah, this is just random thought.
Are you ignoring the Wheel of Topics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Frieza.
Okay.
Now, Frieza's like, in 5 minutes, this place is going to be gone, destroyed, blown up. And then 5 minutes and 1 second later, Goku's like, wow, Frieza, it's been a whole 5 minutes, and this planet's still here.
Well,
and then all of a sudden, you just, it pops. and they're floating out in space, and Frieza's like, yeah, bitch, yeah, it's gone now, isn't it?
They brought it up. It's kind of funny.
They did bring it up.
He's like, do you know what 5 minutes is?
I could imagine it being different on that planet, though.
It could be. Maybe space-time's different.
Space-time.
All right.
Yeah, how do you do time in space? Oh, my God. We're just on a whole nother level.
Oh, we don't need the Wheel of Topics this week.
Oh, God. There's, we only know Earth time. What about, Jupiter time?
I'm sure you could Google it.
I bet you could. But could you imagine just, how time would work if you're floating out in space? Is it just relative to where you are? And it's there's no such thing as a 24-hour day except for on Earth. So, oh man, my brain is melting. Time is not real.
It is real in the Wheel of Topics.
Okay, so back to the Wheel of Topics before I lose my shit.
Let's pick some topics here. We got spiders.
Spiders.
Ass crack etiquette.
Ass crack etiquette.
Yogi Bear.
The Bear of Yogi.
And a dream I had about crystals.
A dream you had about crystals.
I vote for the last one.
I feel like that was where you were trying to lead this.
I was
like,
I
all
was.
these kind of suck, and then the dream he had about crystals. So, for the sake of everybody out there who wants to know about your dream about crystals, let's talk about Yogi Bear.
We going to Yogi?
We're going straight to the bear.
Son of a bitch! That was the one I had for that we would least talk about.
Yeah,
was Yogi Bear.
I know you
The
so well.
The other three were serious topics I had ready, and then I was like, I want to fucking throw Yogi Bear in there because it's random. And you're gonna...
Yogi Bear, it's Yogi Bear.
We're going.
What are we gonna do? Talk for 15 minutes about Yogi Bear?
I guess so.
Yeah, I liked Yogi Bear, but I did not like the movies. By that I mean I did not watch the movies.
I watched the. I didn't know they made two, but I watched the one that had.
Did they make two?
I don't think so. I watched the one with who was it? Danny. Shit. The guy from Ghostbusters.
Oh, we know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and I think Justin Timberlake played Boo Boo. I was like,
that's weird.
I don't understand why they get celebrities. I don't understand why they got celebrities to play Alvin and the Chipmunks. You could just get like an app and have them for free.
Huh?
Like they got celebrities to play the Chipmunks in the Alvin and Chipmunk movies,
Who
right?
did they get to play the Chipmunks?
I'm pretty sure Justin Long was Alvin.
I hate Justin Long.
Why?
I have never liked Justin Long. I hate him. We've had this discussion before.
Not on the podcast.
Okay, well that's true. But I don't know what it is about him as a person, as an actor. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
He seems like a really cool guy.
He probably is. But it's just like, oh God, I hate him. I don't know why I hate him, but I hate him.
I just feel like he might remind you of me, and you just want to make fun of him the entire movie.
That could be it. But I bet like me and him would hang out and we'd be best fucking friends.
Yeah.
But like he'd have to deal with me shit talking to him the whole time. He's like, I don't know why I'm friends with you. Just like, I'm funny. I don't know.
You know what we should do next week?
Go to Justin Long's house and just shit talk him the whole time?
Do a Justin Long movie review.
Ooh, let's not. No. Then I don't have to watch a movie.
It's official!
Oh, no. Like what?
Oh, we'll talk about it after podcast. And then next week we'll talk about it.
Well,
anyway, Yogi Bear! I love the old cartoons a lot.
The cartoons was great. Hey, boo-boo, yeah.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. What's in the picnic basket?
You sound like...
Hey, fuck you. Don't make fun of my Yogi Boo-boo baby.
You sound like a black dad doing Yogi Bear impersonations.
Hey, Sean. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I haven't done Yogi in a long time.
I like...
Hey, boo-boo.
I follow...
Hey, boo-boo.
I follow Boomerang on Instagram, and they post clips all the time of cartoons. It's so awesome.
I know, because you were riding around. Shut up, Bonnie.
Okay.
You'll be riding around in the car with me. I'm just kidding. Don't shut up, Bonnie. I love you. You'll be riding around in the car with me, and randomly I'll be hearing some crazy-ass cartoons going on in the background. I'll be like, is that fucking Tom and Jerry? And you'd be like,
dude, I watched...
No, it's something else.
Before I came over here, I watched a badass Tom and Jerry clip on Instagram, thanks to Boomerang.
Was it the one we talked about last time, or 2 times ago on the podcast?
No, it was...
Prison Survival episode?
No, it was...
Where Jerry cross up Tom?
It wasn't that. That's... I want to say that's non-canon.
That is non-canon.
It was Tom tied up Jerry on a...
Oh, so it's worse. It's worse.
He tied him up on like a toy train track. And
oh my god. Oh god.
Let me finish. And then he got on the toy train and it was like Ryan, he was going to run him over. And this bird came over and dropped a bowling ball and it smashed like right through the floor. and like right in front of where Jerry was, and then like the train and Tom all went down to the basement and like exploded.
See, in my imagination, he tied Jerry to the train on the train tracks, and Tom just lied down, spread his legs, and was waiting for the train to run up his butt. Boop, 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 boop.
Well, Jerry's the one tied up.
Yeah, but I imagine the way you said it, you said he tied Jerry down. I imagine he tied him to the train instead of the train tracks.
Oh, okay.
And then some gay shit happened. Because
I think gay shit just running wild in your head. like there's like there's a giant like bunch of gay thoughts that are like formed as Hulk Hogan, and it's like running wild up in your head. Gay thoughts are running wild in here.
It's gay-mania. And gay-mania's gonna run wild on you, brother.
Oh shit, man! All right, let's pick another topic. And when I say another topic, let's talk about my dream I had about crystals.
So, what were the topic choices again?
That one. Okay.
That one and
so
what were the other two? I think one of them.
I feel like the other two should be like another episode because those are long topics.
Spiders. Let's talk about spiders.
We're gonna hold off on that one.
No, because spiders was totally way more important.
No. It's my dream. That's what we're
had.
talking about. Okay, so
your dream's gonna be so lame.
It's not lame. It's short.
My dream's about crystals.
It's a short dream.
Okay.
All right, so me, you, and Bonnie went to crystals, right?
What? In your dream?
Yes.
Bonnie was in your dream?
Yes. So me, you, and Bonnie were like we placed our order at crystals.
Wait, did Bonnie talk in your dream?
No.
Did she order anything?
I think we ordered her food.
Oh.
Anyway, so we ordered the food, and like it was like one of those fast foods you just walk up to and like place like the old 50s style where you like really walk up and like they'll make it. It's not really fast food.
So it's like McDonald's back in the day.
Yeah, and it's like one of those. But like after you place your order, there's fucking roller coasters everywhere. You ride rides, or you could like in the dream we got our food and then we rode the rides. Like we had the food, we had the bag of crystals in our hand.
Like I'd be eating a bunch of chili cheese fries and then I throw up the chili cheese fries, but the ride's going so fast that I swallow the throw up, so it's totally recycled.
Oh. But,
I can't imagine it would be too bad the second time. As long as it's not like a bunch of throw up, you know, like if it still tasted like chili cheese fries, I'd be fine, right?
But Bonnie looked so adorable when they buckled her up into the roller coaster, and like it's one of the ones where you're on your back and they like put around your put the thing around you, and then it just spins around. It's one of those.
I think she would be so fucking pissed if we took her on one of those. Like, why did we do this? What is this fucking ride? They should make roller coasters for dogs and test them.
There's just shit all over the place. Piss and shit everywhere.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
it is fucking terrible.
Instantly shut that idea down.
Well, we could take them on like the little teacup rides or like something cute, like little.
They could maybe handle It's a Small World. As long as they're like steel.
Yeah.
I've been on that ride.
Something cute like that.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking cute. Like a little doggy park roller coaster thing.
I think there is probably places like that in South Korea. They got like a theme park dedicated to toilets.
I was expecting somewhere near us, like somewhere in the United States. It's like, what state's he gonna randomly throw out? California, those weirdos? Nope, he went straight for South Korea.
That seems like it's the funnest place on earth. But like the grumpiest people are upstairs.
Yeah, it's like they live downstairs from the old people, from like their neighbors. Or their upstairs neighbors are just like extremely old and asshole-ish. Fuck you, South Korea! Hey, we're just down here partying and having fun, bruh. Just like, why don't you come over for like a drink or two?
They're huge into gaming and I guess weird orgies. Pop stuff. I don't know, maybe.
I'm sure they have like some strange porn going on. That's what we should Google.
That's what we're gonna Google after this.
South Korean porn. See what that'd be like.
I just imagine North Korean porn and how sad it looks.
I just imagine it doesn't exist. It's all like Kim Jong-un video.
It's all him?
They're all him. Like, I am the only porn star in North Korea. But nobody can watch it.
Except him?
Except me. because I don't want people to watch me to bone.
How upset do you think he'd be if someone like secretly uploaded it to like a website?
I don't think he'd be upset. I think he'd just murder
everyone.
everyone.
I'm not upset.
The nukes would launch. He'd be like, God damn it, now everyone see my pee-pee. And when we'd just be in heaven like, are you fucking serious, Kim Jong-un? You killed us all because you're fucking diggling.
Would you haunt him?
No, I would hope that he died too.
Oh.
Like,
I imagine soon after he would. He
Yeah.
wouldn't last too much longer.
I think the moment he launched nukes, like, he'd be taken out.
Yeah.
Somebody would take him out.
Vote for Glenn Jacobs.
Vote for Glenn. He's against Kim Jong-un.
I just imagine if he could protect, like, if missile flew up, he'd be like, oh, hell no. And, like, jumps up and
choke slam the
slams it.
missile back into North Korea.
Get your...
South Korea would become the new North Korea because they'd get so pissed. Like, you guys, you throw a fucking nuke back at North Korea. We're just down here chilling. Like,
that'd be cool.
Did you forget about us?
Like, Kim Jong-un hears this, and he, like, fires a missile at us. And,
Directly
like, at us.
Let's not tell anybody where we are anymore, ever.
So, it flies over Knoxville, and, Glenn Jacobs, like,
God damn it, why'd you just say where we are?
because we have Kane as our mayor. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, sure.
So, alright, so Kane, like, he sees it, right? He goes, oh, hell no. He, like, jumps up, grabs it, and, like, flies so fast.
Tombstone
drives
it back in
right on Kim Jong-un's head. And,
I mean, our mayor would be gone, but
I imagine he could handle it.
he'd fly up out. He'd walk up out of the flames. It'd take him a while because the mile radius of a nuke is like large.
I mean, he survived an Inferno match. I mean, you know.
Yeah. He caught his arm on fire. He also survived a house burning down with his dead parents in it. So
yeah, he survived corporate Kane. That's
yeah. I guess if anything, that's the biggest milestone.
And I think he's gonna save us all.
Yeah,
it'd be cool if, like, 5 years in the future, every city had a wrestler being the mayor.
I feel like that's the Illuminati right there.
I would join it if every wrestler was a.
I feel like I would probably like get in.
Like Rey Mysterio's my governor, so I think I'm gonna join this.
Well, WWE does have connections with like a lot of important people. I mean, Trump's in the White House. Schwarzenegger's the governor of California.
He's not anymore.
He was.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
all their connections are with a lot of important people.
See, Rhino ran for mayor somewhere else.
Michigan, I think. Somewhere up in Michigan.
What's his name? Was governor of Minnesota.
Jesse the Body.
Yeah. Ventura? Yeah, Ventura, something.
And then his wife is Miss McMahon, Linda McMahon. Is she...
Senate?
Yeah.
I don't think she got in.
I think she did. I think she got or I think she already had an important seat in.
She had
like
something,
a political seat,
but she didn't.
She's trying to move up.
I don't think she ever got to the Senate level. She tried to, but I don't think they got past it.
But the point is, dun dun dun, WWE. It runs everything. We just don't know it. Wouldn't be surprised though. The man's a millionaire.
Yeah,
right? He's got to be by now.
Unless the XFL2 destroys everything.
And then we're like, oh, we don't have to worry about the Illuminati anymore.
XFL destroyed it.
It's all it took was a bad version of football.
All right. So let's do some ass crack etiquette.
I don't know. Maybe we should go with a completely another random topic.
Okay. Let me think of a random topic in my head.
Let me try to get one too.
Okay.
Spin the wheel in my brain. Hang on.
Well, best topic wins. Got it. You want to do your topic or my topic
go
first? How bad does Zanky's trunk smell?
That is pretty random. I was gonna go with what do you think happens to the hamster after someone stuffs it up their butt?
I think we should go with my topic. Because your topic's done in 2 seconds. They die, but everybody in the party dies.
Everybody in the party dies?
The hamster and the host.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if the person would die, but I think...
I just imagine, like, the hamster could live, though. It would just have some real stories to tell its friends.
It comes out, like, a year later, and he goes to his hamster pals. He's like, I've seen shit. And he has, like, a journal, and, like, he's, like, a war veteran. He has a scar.
It comes out, he's the hamster punisher. He, like, goes around killing people who, like, fuck with hamsters. That'd be cute.
That'd be, like, a really weird movie.
It'd be a pretty good fucking weird movie.
Yeah.
I imagine, like, the next level shit, like, this guy who's, like, shoving gerbils up his butt.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why you'd want to do that. It's crawling around inside me.
I don't want to touch a gerbil, much less have one up my
I like
ass.
gerbils. But I just imagine, like, he's upgrading slowly, and then he's like, finally, today's the day. I'm going to shove this guinea pig up my ass. And it's, like, this fucking big.
Those giant guinea pigs.
Yeah, there are giant guinea pigs.
What are those chinchilla things? Those fucking
Huge.
guinea pig rabbit hybrids?
I guess, yeah, I think so. But, like, he's like, I'm going to shove this guinea pig up my ass. And then, like, this guinea pig's just not having it. He's like, no. Biting the shit out of him. He's like, you get in there.
Alright, is this it?
Could you just imagine, though, like, he gets it in there, and he's like, yes. And he puts his pants on, he's like, now I gotta go to work.
Oh, God.
And, like, he's just walking around at work all day, and you hear...
See, in my head, I
I
imagine, like, you work in, like, one of those offices that you're, like, on the computer in a cubicle all day, and you hear that noise. I could just see your head poking out. You're, like, looking at Jeff across the aisle, and, like, you just see his butt jump up and down. You're like,
I look at you, I'm like...
Wait, it's Jeff, not Sean.
No, you're in the cubicle beside me, and I'm just like... Or you're in my same cubicle, like, we have a workstation in the same cubicle.
Yeah.
I'm like, Sean, nudge you in the back, like... Jeff's got a guinea pig up his ass.
I'm like, Jeff, again? Really?
You had to get the biggest one you could find this time? Didn't you learn from last time when you got it stuck?
Like the boss makes posters specifically for Jeff. Like, don't stick gerbil up your ass, day.
And, like, down in the bottom right corner, it says Jeff. Like,
Jeff. Oh.
For real, Jeff. This time, like, come on.
He puts all the posters right in front of Jeff's cubicle. Hey, this isn't specifically targeting one person. However, they're all going to be at Jeff's cubicle.
He puts it on billboards leading to work, and fucking has it in
Jeff, don't do it. Don't come in here with a gerbil up your ass.
He has, like, fucking, like, his parking spot has a poster up on it that says, no gerbils in asshole while at the workplace. And he's just like, apparently he's fucking blind, or he's just such a fucking rebel.
I'm sure just, if you're going to put one up your ass, you don't care.
He's like the world's biggest rebel. And then finally we just like, no, we didn't think about this like 3 years ago when he first started this weird addiction. But we could always just call like fucking animal control on the guy, right? Like, because he's a fucking animal.
Alright, let's go back to my topic. How bad does Zangief's trunk smell?
I don't know. Does he shove a gerbil up his ass?
I doubt it.
Okay,
he's too cool for that.
Probably still really bad. He's a very hairy guy.
He's very giant too.
Yeah,
and it looks like he's wearing the same ones in every game.
Yes.
Think of all those fights.
Changes.
Well, I think he has blue and red, so he has 2.
Yeah, but like, still, that's like. He gets on a plane, flies to the next fight, and is wearing the same trunks when he gets there. That person he's fighting, when they get put in that Powerball move, has to be like, no, pass out before they even get hit.
I was worried about the person next to him on the plane.
Goddamn. Anybody on that place? Anybody smell like a 6-month-old kind of like a cheesy smell, like molded cheese kind of smell coming through the air? It's like all the air on this shit's recycled.
You know, it'd be funny if like your girlfriend from episode 1 of Two Guys in the Dark was giving him roadhead, and like the same thing happened to her that happened when she did it to you. And like the whole instance thing happened again, and that'd
God! Oh God!
Every fucking time.
Like she just decides to date Zangief. I think the flies buzzing around his crotch would be like a giant warning because he's been wearing those shorts for so long.
You know how you warned her? He does the same thing, and she's just like, "No, it's cool." And
she's like, "Let me just get the flies water." Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Oh man!
I thought she was gonna throw up on my Johnson.
It's like I don't know. I just want to make a whole movie about her, and like it keeps happening to her.
God.
And then like when she gets old enough, like really old, she goes, "Maybe I shouldn't just do that anymore."
She like has grandchildren. She's like, listen, if there's one thing you need to learn in this life is don't suck a dirty dick. I mean it. Seriously, don't do it. It's not good. You'll regret it. Okay.
Why do you think my kisses taste so weird? It's all
Grandma kisses. They're so gross. They're not that bad. My grandma's pretty nice. Well, why don't you come hang out with our grandma?
Well, hold on, the other guy's weird. I like my grandmother's kisses. They're all nice.
Well, it's like SpongeBob. He liked his grandma kisses.
Okay. Alright.
Some people like the grandma kisses. They're like, some people just like grandma kisses. Okay, that's the point. But he goes over to their grandma's house and he's just like, she gives him a kiss. And there's like a black smoke coming off her lips. And he's like, and then she kisses him like right beside his nose. There you go. And he's like, covers his mouth, but the vomit's spewing between his fingers. He's just like, why? Goes home cry. Next day at school, he doesn't show up, and they're like, I told him, tried to tell him, grandma kisses are bad.
He didn't listen.
No, it's just your grandma. Just yours. What does she do? Eat like fucking, I don't know. What's something that's really gross to eat? Like something that smells really gross.
Garbage sandwiches.
Does she just eat garbage sandwiches? Dog shit. Does she like go over to the cat's litter box and, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. God, could you imagine kissing somebody who eats cat turds?
Well, we were just imagining someone doing a lot worse.
No, I don't think it's that bad, actually.
I bet like your ex-girlfriend would be like, oh really? It wasn't that bad.
Toss up. Would you rather eat cat shit out of a litter box or have to suck a dirty dick?
Are you asking me?
And I'm like, you're stuck in a situation where you have to do one of them to survive.
Why?
Which
what situation is this?
Which one do you do?
What situation where those two are like side by side?
There's like this really evil, mean bouncer guy breaks into your house. And
bouncer guy?
Yeah, he's like fucking, I don't know, super strong, big guy. And he's obviously going to beat your ass and destroy you. He's like, you have two options. You suck this Johnson right here, or you eat that cat shit. That's the only way out. And then, of course, like, he's like, I'll give you 3 days to think about it. And you're like, okay. And for the whole 3 days, he just stands there and lets it marinate, get worse and worse.
Oh.
And you're like, 3 days later, he's like, what's your answer? And then, of course, you're just like, I'm going to offer Barry up as a sacrifice. He's like, no, I want you caterpillar lips.
What?
He says, I want you, caterpillar lips.
I hope that never happens. Let's just go with that. I don't see that being that thing.
You can't pick one.
Well, which would you pick?
I'd probably eat the cat shit now.
Can I put mustard on it?
I don't think I need to.
I don't need to.
Yeah, I don't think mustard would make it better.
I think
mustard would make it worse.
I don't think it would.
Oh, God, this is gross. It tastes just like mustard. Although in that situation, I think I'd rather taste the mustard. So.
Yeah.
Now, when you said, can I put mustard on it? Were you talking about the cat shit?
Yes.
Because I just imagine he's like, oh, you're into that weird hot dog fetish. Need a bun, too? Don't know if I can find one big enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I imagine you hired him in the first place. Because no one else would think like that.
I'm like standing outside your window looking through, like, yes, true, Sean, true. You're just like, well, where am I gonna find some cat shit? And he's just like, pulls out a baggie,
cat shit,
and it's obviously Wally's cat shit.
What if I was to look at it, it's like, that's Wally's cat shit? Would you like
I
freak out?
I duck down.
Oh shit, he's onto me.
Oh God, he knows.
That'd be cool if I could call Wally up. I'm like, Wally, someone has your cat shit.
He'd be like, I know, bitch. I hired him. Because you try to call a cat, and obviously he doesn't have a phone, so you end up calling me.
Yeah.
You're like, can I speak to your cat? And I'm like, sure. And then I pretend to hand it to the cat, and then hurrah. Yes, this is me, Wally. What do you want? I just imagine that's what cat accents sound like. Like,
does that sound like stereotypical racist Asian accents?
I guess. We have your. I found a guy. He's got cat shit in a bag. He's like, yes, I know, Sean. I paid him. He's going to do very important business for me.
All the business is me eating weird shit or sticking weird things to my mouth.
You better make your decision quick, Sean.
I'd be like, Wally, where the fuck do you work? Where you can afford this shit?
I steal money from old ladies. Rich old ladies.
And like a month later, I have a cat suit and I'm trying the same shit. This cat breathes so weird. What's wrong with this fucking cat?
No, I just imagine I put you in a basket, a giant basket.
Yeah.
You're in a cat suit, and I knock on somebody's door and run away. And then they come to the door, and you're like, a meow, meow. And they take you inside. You're like, oh, look at the kitty. He's just so cute. And you're just like clawing their couch and shit, and just like, meow, meow. And then you run over, and you're like, oh yeah, I gotta pretend to pee in a litter box. And of course they don't have one, so you just like peeing, spraying urine everywhere. Or you go pee in the toilet, and you're like, like, look how cool this is. And they're like, oh, what a well-trained cat. And then they like start handing you money, and then you're like, this is fucking great. And then you leave, and the old lady starts masturbating, and she's like,
what the fuck?
she's like, fucking weirdo, dressed like a cat. Why does it turn me off?
I didn't see the dark shit coming in the end.
So, I mean, damn, how dumb does the old woman have to be to think you're a cat? Or
I didn't think it would work anyways.
Or it gets a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, Sean. Could have been like she went with it for like a good little minute, and then it's time to go to bed. And you guys go to bed, and you're like laying on the foot of her bed, and you hear her hiking her nightgown up, and you're like, what's she doing? And she grabs your hand, and she's like, okay, kitty, time for some tuna. Boo! Rubs your face right in her old lady place. And then, of course, you have to... Well, I'm a cat. I love tuna. Meow. Meow.
I feel like this is the last week of Wheel of Topics because I don't like where it went.
Yeah. Ew, I don't like it either. Maybe edit some of this out.
I don't know. Probably not.
You gonna keep it all?
Maybe.
Jesus.
We've
done worse.
Yeah.
We've done worse.
Guess what time it is, Bonnie?
What time is it, Sean?
Movie reviews. If you remember last week, we did a review on Man with the Iron Fist.
And no, it is not a porno.
We haven't done that much research on it.
Yeah, okay.
We don't want to...
Could have still... You could probably YouTube that, or not YouTube, sorry. Sorry, YouTube. You could probably find it on the internet if you tried hard enough.
Yeah. But today we're going to do its sequel, Man with the Iron Fist 2.
The Man with Two Iron Fists.
What did you think of this one?
Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop my rating.
Alright.
I give it a 6. Solid.
You gave the last one a 5.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving this one a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I gave it a what? The first one I gave a 7?
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one a 6.
That's good. We actually agreed on something.
I thought it wasn't as good as the first one.
Ironically, I thought it was better.
Uh-oh.
So we accidentally agree, but also still somehow disagree.
Again, with this one, not a whole lot of the Man with the Iron Fist.
He was not important at all.
Just like the first one. And you know what I didn't like about this one?
What?
At the end of the first movie, one of the main characters goes up to him
And literally leads him into the
he
plot for the second movie.
Hey, my girlfriend got kidnapped.
Let's go save her.
And in part 2 he goes, yeah, fuck that. I want to go be a monk.
No. Part 2 starts out and he said, fuck all them bird people. Fuck that terrible CGI.
Hey, did you just see that fucking mountain in the first one? Fuck that shit. I want to go. I'm gonna leave. And
That mountain ruined it for me.
he was like in the very beginning goes, I'm going to go back to the monks. I'm like, what the fuck happened with the bird people? That was...
Well, hell, he didn't even make it back to the monks, so...
Yeah.
Let's see, because the second movie, the reason I thought the second movie was better, in my opinion, the plot went way better than it did in the first one. It was...
Okay, let me ask you this. If RZA, the Man with the Iron Fist, wasn't in this movie...
It would have still been a good movie, because it wouldn't need him.
Yeah.
Like, the plot itself was so good for a kung fu movie that it didn't need the Man with the Iron Fist.
Did you notice that, like in the first movie, RZA got the main writer credit, and in this one, he got the second? Do you think that made a difference?
I think the director was like, "Look, your first movie was shit, but it made enough movie.
It wasn't bad.
made enough money to make a second movie." And here's the thing: if you keep going down this track, because I don't know, because you could tell the budget for this movie wasn't as big as the budget for the last movie.
No, the actor quality was way down.
Yeah, the actor quality was down.
There's some
The fight scenes, the CGI that they used in the first movie, they didn't use in this movie. But I thought that made it better because, in my opinion, the fight scenes in this movie was better. They were more real, you know.
I feel like they had to focus more on the story and then like...
Yeah, there was more focus. That was it right there. The story had more focus. The fights had more focus. It was... The character development was so much better than in the first one.
I feel like the title should be something else and then featuring the Man with the Iron Fist. Like, because he really don't have a whole lot to do with this.
But the movie was great. In my opinion, I would watch it again. It was definitely better than it was than its first movie, in my opinion.
You still gave it a 6.
I still gave it a 6. I watched The Man with the Iron Fist twice, so why wouldn't I watch this movie twice at some point? Eventually, like maybe 4 years down the road from now, you know what? I kind of want to watch The Man with the Iron Fist too, because I don't remember a goddamn thing about that movie. It starts out with him and then becomes about this whole other group of people that I enjoyed watching.
I was able to predict almost everything
that happened in this movie.
Yeah.
I was too.
The main bad guy that the main throughout the movie, the guy who you presume to be the main bad guy. I thought he was kind of lame. He didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah,
but there's some really good fight scenes.
Movie has a twist.
Has a twist. My favorite part was the last 20 minutes. That huge. The last 20 minutes is just like a war. And I thought, oh, this is pretty badass.
Yeah,
that was like my favorite part of the movie.
I thought it was hilarious that one beetle that tried to run away, or he didn't even try to run away. He was running, then he was walking, then he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna walk away. Ain't nobody give a shit about me. And then he turns around, somebody shoots him with a stick of dynamite, and he blows to pieces.
He was like the main Beatles right-hand man or something.
It was just ridiculous though, because he was like, fuck him, I'm gonna just walk. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving.
There's another silly ass scene where this guy is like gonna kamikaze himself, like he lets a thing of dynamite, and like he chases these bad guys in the house.
I was gonna shit talk that scene too.
And then like he runs in the house, and like he's like, oh shit, they're gonna blow up. And the next thing you know, he runs back out the house.
Yeah, he's like, that's how dynamite works. Oh god.
I was like, why aren't they running with him? Like,
why didn't they go out the back door or something?
Like they're like, oh, they just sit in the house and like
they all just go in the house and like, he'll never find us in here. We're gonna Scooby Doo this bitch. Everybody pick a room.
Yeah.
And then, is he coming in? Is he in yet? I don't know. What killed me? I thought he was gonna come running back out of that house with the dynamite, but it's not lit, and like being chased by all those warriors. Like, ah!
Why didn't he just fucking throw it?
That's what I was thinking.
Because they all went in there. I'm like, he's going to die for nothing. And then
he was like, I've got to throw it. But what if it goes out?
I think he got in the house expecting to kill himself for the cause.
And then he sees the fuse. He says,
I got time. I got time to run.
Oh my god. I like at the end of the movie where the man with the iron fist bumps that kid before he leaves the village.
Yeah.
But he looks back at that kid like, that's my nigga. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, it'd be funny if that kid fist bumped him, and then, like, as the kid's walking away, he's like, oh my god, that fucking hurt. Why did I do that?
Did you see the scene where, like, his Wu-Tang tattoo was visible?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
I was like, your Wu-Tang thing's visible, pal. You might want to hide that better.
Nah, man, he didn't need to hide it. You know why?
Why?
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
I guess, but if you're going to have a Wu-Tang tattoo in the movie, maybe have that come back in somewhere.
Maybe this isn't actually a movie about a fake person. What if this is actually the story of RZA's life after the Wu-Tang Clan? Because you're never quite sure what happened.
Well, in the first one, he was a slave.
Yeah.
So what the fuck happened after? Is he predicting something?
Maybe he was a slave. I don't know. The time period is what gets me on that one, because I'm not sure what time period it was.
It's got to be like late 1800s, early 1900s.
Because they got dynamite, they got fucking slavery in America. I think they made fun of him for that in the movie too. He's like, come over from one land of slave to another land of God, or something like that. Like, he's just like fucking badass. And it's amazing how a slave from one country could be like a hero in another country. I don't know.
Yeah. There's one more scene I want to talk about. There's a scene where he was asleep, right? And
which one?
The one where, like, they found him in the water and they put him in the house. He was asleep, and then the main character, who isn't the man with the iron fist, his daughter went up to him and like moved his finger. I thought the fist couldn't move unless he made it move with the chi.
I thought so too.
And then she's like moving it like it's made out of like fucking plastic. I was like, what the fuck?
I was curious about that too. But also, there's that scene at the end of the movie where the guy who takes over his blacksmith forge, he's like, made himself a new set of teeth.
Oh,
he smiles, he's got that grill.
I liked it.
I thought that was fucking hilarious.
I actually enjoyed it, but I don't know, I really liked the first one a lot.
I think the first one had better characters, but no character development. Like, the characters' concepts were cooler.
Yeah.
They just needed more character development. But this movie...
They had time to do it.
Yeah. And it was even a shorter movie, I think, than the first one, right? A little bit, like, at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't that much shorter.
It was like an hour and a half versus an hour and 40 minutes.
I like both of them.
I like them both, too. I just really think that the second one had more structure, just...
I think the budget made them have a better story to it.
Yeah.
I think Riz is like, but I don't want... God damn it, I don't want to do all this character development. I want to do flips.
I want to punch people the same way 50 times.
I can play as like killed them inside. Like, fuck, I just want to do
Just
something.
let me punch a hole in somebody.
I
want to kung pao that nigga.
I want naked Asian scenes, and I want more fucking crazy head decapitations.
What if RZA is actually a fucking genius about all kinds of kung fu, and like he's the reason that both the movies were good in the ways that they were good?
He trained them all,
but not the reason the movie was bad in the ways that they were bad. And like, so we're just dissing him, and he's like, "You guys don't even know. You weren't even there."
I like RZA though. I'm just like,
I love RZA.
I loved him in. He did the music for Afro Samurai.
I liked him in Reaper Man.
Yeah.
Repo Man.
Even though I don't like that movie.
The
Jude Law one?
Yeah.
Don't like that movie that much.
He's done the soundtracks for so many good movies.
Blade Trinity.
Repo Man, fucking both the Man with the Iron Fists.
He did. I don't think he did Repo Man soundtrack.
Yeah, he did. He did a song. He was
the Jude Law one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
I was just clarifying, not the fucking
the Jude Law.
Not the.
Because I'm serious. He had to do it because one, he was in the movie.
Yeah.
Two, he was editing a remix of a Bob Marley song.
Yeah.
In the movie, and the song made it into the movie, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Blade Trinity. Let's talk about him doing Blade Trinity.
Yeah,
that was the best soundtrack ever.
Well, I was going to say another reason I liked the second Afro
Iron Fist.
He did the soundtrack to Afro Samurai too.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
But yeah.
He also played a voice in the movie Resurrection.
Yeah.
He played this DJ that Afro used to save his life. He ended up throwing him to get killed, and then wow,
fucked up shit. Yeah. Afro. No, a thing that I did like more about this movie than its previous movie or whatever you want to call it. The soundtrack I thought was better in the second movie than the first movie.
Didn't they not use the same songs twice though?
They did use
Baddest Man Alive in the first one?
Baddest Man Alive was in the first one, but I understood and I just felt like, oh, they're reintroducing his character with his character's theme song.
Yeah.
So I put two and two together with that one. But some of the songs that they played in this movie, I think they did end up playing twice. Other than, I think there was a specific song that made it into the beginning of the movie, and then they reintroduced that exact same song at a climax in the movie.
Yeah.
So it did reuse some songs, but I did like that the soundtrack to this movie had me bumping my head and bobbing my head and getting pumped for fight, specific fight scenes. There was that scene where he's walking up the steps to the Wushu temple to get the monks and shit.
Yeah.
And it's playing that one hip hop song, and I'm just getting super fucking pumped. Oh, they're about to go to fucking war. That's the song that just got me there. I have to say that guy knows how to fucking score a fucking movie.
Yeah, you know what I like to see if they. I would honestly like to see a third one.
I was thinking that too. I was I would not mind it to just get its own universe and just start.
And you know what I would want to see in a third one?
What?
Another member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
I honestly thought you were going to say more of the Man with the Iron Fist.
Well,
they make a third one and they go ahead and call it Man with the Iron Fist 3, they might as well put the Man with the Iron Fists in it.
Okay, between the two movies,
was that empty?
Yeah.
Okay, keep it all scared to death.
Between the two movies, he may have
30 minutes of screen time.
I maybe
50 lines.
50. I don't think he even have an hour of screen time between both movies. And they're both movies together 3 hours. So that's
3 hours.
Maybe if you're lucky, an hour of him in a 3-hour movie franchise where he's the star in both.
Plus, a good thing. I mean, it plays off his strengths. He doesn't have to be on screen for the characters to develop.
Yeah.
His character was one of the most developed characters in both of the two movies. For him to only have such little screen time,
Why don't
you understood his
thing?
his. Now that I think about it, he had a lot of character development in the movies because the movie showed you where he came from, how he got to China.
Oh, in the second,
it shows you how he became
the man with the iron fist.
Yeah.
In the second one, though, they showed
temple shit.
A random ass flashback, and then they never went back to it.
What flashback? Which
it
one?
showed like him back he's running from two slaves. It showed a woman giving birth in a barn, and it showed him hanging or some guy getting hanged on a tree. Never went back to it. They're like, I don't know.
They showed it. I don't know.
It's like it's very quick clip. It's like two white boys chasing somebody, and then it showed a black woman getting birth in the barn, and it showed a black guy getting hanged on the tree.
Was it just like a super quick? Oh, this is his family.
It's like a random flashback.
That was his daddy. That was his mama.
While he was asleep, and then they never went back to it.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
Damn, now I gotta like rewatch this random scene just to see this random scene.
Yeah, it was very short.
Maybe I just like blanked it out because I'm like,
you probably got distracted.
No, I was literally like, what I did was I woke up and I saw your message and I was like, fuck it, turn the internet on, laid down in my bed so there would be no distractions, like no light coming through or nothing. I just sat there, chilled, and watched the movie. And I guess maybe that could have been why I enjoyed it more than the first one. But I've seen the first one twice.
Yeah.
And still liked the second one better.
Do you think did your dad ever see the first one?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I think he did.
Okay.
But he liked all kinds of movies like that. And he had way more to choose from, too. Because he didn't even care if they were in English. He'd read the subtitles if they had cool fight scenes and shit going on. Anything with Jet Li. And Jet Li put out some really good, like, non-Americanized Chinese,
there's a bunch of there's some Jackie Chan movies I want to watch.
No, it's like what's the word I'm looking for? Like kung fu movies, but they're like all about like they're supposed to be about historical events, in like China or Japan or wherever, but they're also like sort of far fetched because some of them will have like dragons and like shit that may or may not have existed in it.
Yeah.
And it's cool. They're cool though. Like I wish I could have like kept some of them. My mom sold a lot of them, but if I could have kept some of them,
wow,
I would have let you watch them. We could have done reviews on them.
If you could write me a list, I'll try and pick some up.
Okay, I'll see if I can.
Why'd your mom get rid of them?
My mom got rid of a lot of stuff that belonged to my dad after he passed away. Like the week that he passed away.
Jesus.
I told you she got rid of like a lot of his stuff quick. Like,
did she ask you about it?
And she's like, no, not really. She was just like determined. She's like, if you guys want any of this stuff, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna get rid of it. Like clothes, everything. Remember that jacket that I had of his? He threw up on at a New Year's party.
That I threw up on?
Yeah, at Charles's.
Yeah, he said he threw up. I said, no,
you threw up on it. It's time for Two Guys in the Groove.
Groove. Alright, what's your pick this week?
This is the part of the show where we like to compound upon our playlist on Spotify. For those of you who have Spotify and or just enjoy music and want to get to know us a little bit better, this is our interests in music. And
you can find this playlist on Spotify under Two Guys in the Groove.
Yes, that's where you'll find it. And if you can't get Spotify for some reason, like there's something wrong with you, sorry, that was a wild assumption.
You got YouTube. All these songs are probably YouTubeable. Pretty
sure everything's YouTubeable.
Okay.
Pretty sure you could YouTube me taking a shit last week.
There's some bands I like. They took their videos off, like Beat Crusaders. I can't find their fucking videos anymore.
You know, you was talking about them for like forever.
Yeah.
And I started watching Bleach, and it's like around season 3 and 4, they replaced the intro
Yeah.
With a song by the Beat Crusaders.
Was it Hitting the
Tonight.
USA? Oh, Tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight. I like this song.
I like it too, actually. I was like...
I love that
like,
band.
That song started coming on. I was like, why do I feel like I've heard this song before?
It's shy.
And then all of a sudden, I look at who it says is singing it. Beat Crusaders. I was like, oh, it's those guys that Sean listens to. Tonight, something. Tonight.
I love that.
Almost another day. We're gonna get fired or beat up for singing their song.
Who did?
I said we're gonna get fired or beat up for singing their songs.
Fired from who? Our jobs?
From our jobs.
Oh.
Our podcasting job,
Okay.
not our jobs.
Well, unfortunately, they're
Not our
not.
Steve Jobs.
None of their songs are on Sound or Spotify because I've looked a lot and they are
None
not.
of their
on
songs
there.
are on YouTube either. So
Yeah.
you just can't listen to them anymore.
I might have to just download it off the internet.
Or just buy maybe their album. Maybe like
Oh.
yes, that is what people do when they like music enough. I have so many CDs up there.
You know what's the last CD I bought? Triumph the Insult Comic Dog CD that came out like 10 years ago.
Wow.
What's the last CD you bought?
Last CD I bought was probably Thy Art Is Murder.
Yeah.
Their Holy War album.
Is it like Manowar?
No, it's death metal. It's,
They have this, I'm pretty sure Manowar has a song called Holy War.
yeah, they do, but this one's different. This one's like, instead of being like, Holy War, it's like, Holy War!
Oh, so it's not as good.
Super death metal.
So it's not as good.
Oh no, it's way better. It's 1,000 times better.
No, it's not.
It is. It's like, starts out with something like, die for Christ, die for Allah, die for Jerusalem. It's really depressing.
Yeah, that's better. Well,
Everybody likes to be depressed.
What's
It's very religious too. Well, actually, I think it's satanic. To be honest, they are Satan worshippers.
Oh, cool. Anyway, what's your pick for this week on this Two Guys in the Groove?
Well, this week I went for the Legends of Badassery,
Yeah.
and this particular song is just literally kind of like musical badassery. It's just like, let me be the baddest motherfucker on the planet right now, which kind of runs with the theme of the movie
Man with
review,
the Iron Fist
Man with the
2.
Iron Fist 2. Had me thinking, I need to listen to some badass, kick-ass music.
Yeah.
And this song in particular is pretty damn good. It's by DJ Shadow, featuring Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
And it's called Nobody Speak.
Nobody Speak.
Nobody Speak by
No.
DJ Shadow
No.
and Run the Jewels.
He just showed me this song. It sounds like they melted VJ and put it into a song, and this is what it is. And so it's a pretty good song.
They melted me and put me into the song.
Yeah.
Liquid metal rap. Liquid metal hip hop. Liquid pop.
All right. Ready for my song?
No, because it's going to be gay.
It's not.
It's going to be some gay shit.
It's called Angels in Heaven.
That sounds pretty gay. I don't know, Sean.
Nope. It's by Chris Rodriguez and Abby the Spoon Lady. Who,
Is that literally her name?
Yup.
Her name is Abby the Spoon Lady.
I don't think that's her legal last name, but I think that's what her musician name is.
I wonder what her
I doubt
dad's
that, I
name
doubt
was.
that one guy's name's really DJ Shadow.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Unless it's like Douglas Johnson Shadow. And then, like, it
Douglas
really
Johnson.
is.
I was thinking like Dean Jacob Shadow, like not Douglas Johnson. Like a middle name, a last name, and then a last name.
Was last name for a D&D character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark.
But
Dark Johnson Shadow.
This song is like, if you like those like weird gothic country songs and Walking Dead, this is definitely right up your alley.
That's a weird combination.
Yeah,
Gothic country.
That's like my...
You know, if you like being really dark and also sad about your life,
Well, that's the...
if you like lighting candles in your bedroom with pentagrams, but also feeling really emotional about how your
gonna
dog
say-
died.
I was gonna say like lighting a
This is just a flashback to your emo country.
the
Your emo country
the,
music. That's why you like it.
what's his name? The emo cowboy.
Yeah.
We're gonna make that into a song, by the way.
We do. We need to.
I just need someone who could play guitar.
I know a couple people.
Do you like you still?
I mean, they like me, but I don't know.
Can they play country?
Actually, I might work with somebody who could do that.
Uh-oh.
Might.
Okay, anyway.
I'd have to talk to him. He's kind of a douche.
Okay.
I hope he hears this too, and he's like, "No, I ain't doing shit for you. You call me a douche."
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "You listen to the podcast? Yay!"
We should just insult everybody we know, and then we'll know if they listen to it.
Hey, motherfucker! I heard what you said about me. Really? Where? On your stupid podcast? Oh,
1 hour,
you
32
listen.
minutes in, I heard it. I was like, yes, 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 yes.
You listened to a whole hour and 32 minutes, yay!
We need to just get buy a phone book and insult everybody in there.
We should literally name an episode VJ or Captain Cool and Sean.
I'm both of those.
You're both of those. Just insulting Captain Cool and Sean. How about VJ and Sean? Insult everyone.
Okay. Anyway, back to my song.
Oh yeah, the Spoon Lady.
Yeah, it's
What's her name again?
Abby the Spoon Lady.
Abby the Spoon Lady.
And Chris Rodriguez. It's really good. It's like you could hear it. I thought it was like a tambourine at first, but it turns out she's playing spoons.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just really good. And like I like his voice, and it's just I like that kind of style too. I like every weird style there is.
So you're just into spooning.
Like, sure.
That was just, I could not pun that one.
Yeah.
I could not spin that pun.
Yeah, that's too bad.
That was fucking terrible.
Yeah, it was.
So you're into spoon. That was awful.
Like maybe if I was like Alakazam, that would have been all right.
Like we'll throw back to our prison episode where you're forced to spoon.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's just jump back.
Just jump back out of that one. Let's jump on to the next subject.
So you can find that playlist at Spotify at Two Guys in the Groove. It's under Cool Kids with Asthma name. And now that that's out of the way, we're going to do some house cleaning here.
Let's do some house cleaning, 'cause it's spring, even though it snowed just yesterday.
Ain't that some shit?
Oh, I thought you were shutting me up. Like, shut the fuck up with your stupid singing.
No, like, fuck, it was like, I was working outside.
3.5 weeks into March and it's snowing.
I was literally working outside in snow yesterday, and then I got outside, it's beautiful and shiny, and like flowers are blooming. I'm like, what the fuck, Tennessee?
Like, that's weird too, because like I went to sleep, it was still snowing. When I woke up at like 3 o'clock, it was still snowing, and I was like, huh, you just don't give up, do you?
Alright, so.
And there was no snow on the grounds, which really pissed me off, because I had to go to work, because obviously I had no choice.
Yeah.
I couldn't call in and be like, there's snow everywhere, how am I supposed to get there? I'd have to have been like, you guys, there's snow everywhere, but just not on the roads. And I can't really drive because I'm afraid, like, what if I try to do some off-road and I could die? And
You do off-road. Anyway. So.
Oh, I just remembered us almost getting beat up today. By the Australian guy.
I don't think we would have got beat up.
I don't think we would have either. I think we probably would have beat him up.
Yeah.
Probably would have beat his ass.
Probably gone to jail.
You want to tell us what happened? Well, this guy was driving a big truck, and he was on the wrong side of the road, but then he wants to bitch at me because I'm also in a big car, and I'm apparently on the wrong side of the road. So he decides to spin around and pull up beside me and be like, you can't drive around the fucking curve. Except he had an Australian accent, so he's like, you can't drive around the fucking curve. Wah, wah, wah.
I was just so thrown back by his accent.
That took me off.
I was like, what's this? What?
I was ready for a fight. He comes up, he's like, you can't go around the fucking curve. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then his fucking handlebar mustache. I was just like, I don't know how to deal with this right now. And then as he was driving away, I was like, wait, I'm supposed to insult him too. Go back to Australia! We like Australians, by the way, just not this one in particular.
Except in episode 3, if you listen back, you literally say, I hate Australia.
I hate Australia. I don't mind Australians, but I am not going to Australia. You can't pay me to go to Australia. Yeah. Oh, maybe that guy would have kicked our ass. I bet he's used to seeing like giant spiders and fucking like having snakes in his toilet, and that's why he was pissed off. He misses having snakes in his toilet.
Maybe.
It's like, oh, used to have a little pet snake. Get my pipes clean both ways. I'm here in America. No snake in the toilet if I'm lucky.
We're going to do this house cleaning or what?
Let's do it.
All right, so check out the Spotify Two Guys in the Groove playlist. You can check us out at twoguysinthedark@gmail.com. Follow me at Instagram at CaptainCool69. There's like an underscore between Captain and Cool. And you are Buttchuggingbananas on Instagram. You could also follow Two Guys in the Dark on Instagram. Hey, follow our YouTube page, Cool Kids with Asthma. You can subscribe, like and share all our videos. We got Twitter, Two Guys in the Dark.
Two Guys in the Dark.
We got a website, Two Guys in the Dark.
Two Guys in the Dark.
And we got a Facebook called
Two Guys in the Dark. It's Dan Aykroyd! Oh, he did the voice of Yogi Bear.